Sean todos bienvenidos a un video más de Video Gaming. Vamos a continuar con el siguiente video de HELLBLADE Senua Sacrifice, que estábamos después de haber peleado contra, bueno, he pasado por el puente hacia el Helheim, o esa madre. Bueno, después de haber ido rumbo al puente con Hela, la diosa de la muerte, si no me equivoco era. Nos habían dado una madriza, nos rompieron la espada. Estábamos como en un astillero de barcos y estábamos buscando la sombra de nuestro amado. Y llegamos aquí al árbol, a este arbolito, fue donde nos quedamos por último.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hole. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Uy, güey.
As there is always a heavy price to pay.
Creo que nos va a tocar ir por esa espada, lo más probable. Por algo me lo están contando. Ahí está la última runa. Y este es el final de la historia de Sigmund. Fue un gran guerrero que luchó en muchas batallas. Pero un día se topó con un anciano en el campo de batalla. Aunque estaba cubierto por capucha, Sigmund vio que solo tenía un ojo. El hombre levantó su lanza y Sigmund le golpeó con su espada, pero la espada se rompió en pedazos. Entonces Sigmund entendió que se trataba de Odín, y que por tanto la victoria nunca sería suya. Agachó la cabeza y aceptó su final. Mientras moría le contó a su mujer que llevaba un hijo suyo dentro y que él algún día, su hijo, forjaría una gran arma con los fragmentos de su espada y la llamaría Gram. Ahora sí, yo creo que vamos a tener que ir por esa dichosa espada. It's a trick.
It's coming from there.
Focus.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard. Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. Can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now?
Un túmulo funerario, qué raro. Es que nos esforzamos tanto en entrar a la muerte, que es tan ordinario e inevitable. Parece que conspiramos para esconderla, porque no sabemos darle respuesta.
Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death.
Son tumbas,
Because we
a
have
eso se
no
refiere.
answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Feel the dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Why would También do this? Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous? Never bring you here. También would never do that. He would never risk her life. He cares about her too much. He loves her. He doesn't love her.
Ok, no hay nada por aquí.
He loves her. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
There he is. There he is. Dillian. There he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong?
Please go.
What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go? You let
Just wait there. I'll find you.
him get you. You have to find him. This is your
Qué
mission. Find
miedo.
him. You have to use everything.
Está con madre
Find
este
him,
juego.
Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Mientras no me salga un screamer, todo está bien.
I'll find him.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you. I can hear him.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior.
Herbor,
Her name
hija
is
póstuma de
Hervor, the daughter
Berserk
of a
asesinado.
berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild,
Era una chica
willful
salvaje,
child
tenaz,
who teaches
que aprendió a
herself to
luchar
fight
con
with
armas
weapons.
sola.
When she learns where
Cuando
her
descubrió
father
dónde
is
está encerrado su
buried,
padre,
her
su
only
único deseo era
desire is to
recuperar el
reclaim
tesoro que
the
estaba
treasure
enterrado
buried
con
with
él.
him, but
Pero
above
sobre
all,
todo, la espada
sword
Tyrving.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian, she can't hear it.
Se fijan como que me resetean el pasillo.
Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him.
Necesito explorar todo lo posible para no saltarme las runas después.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him, it can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What?
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
What's in there? What's in there? What is it?
A secret room.
There are bars.
How do you get in there?
How does she get in there?
Maybe you can.
There's no way in.
Find a way.
There has to be a way.
Find a way.
There's always a way.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
What's in there? Where are we?
She has no idea.
We're going round in circles.
You have fallen in.
You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trap.
You walked right into their hands.
They have you.
Right where they want.
Me sacan mucho de onda las voces de que escucha Senua.
You think that voice is Dillian's?
It's not.
It's beckoning you to your death. Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Pero ¿cómo me voy a enfrentar a algo si no traigo armas? Ah, la oscuridad.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief answered.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods! Come, child, take my hand. Come, Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua? What does it see? Get close, it's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Don't go to the mast. You don't know what will happen. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it.
Interesante la máscara.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Ay, se me fueron dos runas en el anterior.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
It's to find Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She will. through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind? Where will it take you? It's unsafe.
Aquí se supone que no vamos a tener como tal escenas de batalla porque no tenemos espada.
Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. You can't go up there.
You can't go up there.
Not in this world.
Not in this world. You can't.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair?
Do you remember the way he felt? He saw that she was strong.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Remember Dillian? Why isn't he here? Do you remember?
He's gone south.
He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Dark World.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it? There he is. Where are you taking us?
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Listen to your father when you have the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hud is slain.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillion's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship...
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillion, her future.
Doesn't know who killed him, but wasting your
Two
time,
realities
time for this speedy
tearing at her soul.
It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? They're laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillion? You're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Junta la flecha.
Do you remember the way he touched you? What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're not special.
Y aquí sí se unen.
They mean nothing.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
She should have listened.
Loki haciendo siempre sus travesuras.
She thought she could do it. Do you even remember? His love is guiding her. Nobody will love her. She thought she had light within her.
Chingo de voces.
She is pure darkness. You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse
Se supone que ya lo agarramos, ¿no? Y hasta ya nos falta uno. Ahí está esta madre. Ah, tienes que ir por el otro lado.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. What if this is pointless? What
Uy, aquí está la última.
doing? Why did you think
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own
También colgó una serpiente venenosa. Cada vez que una gota de veneno cae en la cara de Loki, se retuerce de agonía. Los norteños dicen que esto lo provoca terremotos. Esta vez sirva de recordatorio que incluso los dioses tienen que aceptar la muerte, así que nosotros también.
you're cursed? Be very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Senua. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel. You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to him. He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
The Northmen say that their Allfather,
Los norteños dicen que Odín, el padre de todo, ofreció sus ojos a cambio del poder de ver el pozo de Mimir, el pozo de la sabiduría. mimir.
In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by
En la
giving
ceguera también puede
can you
haber
receive in
sabiduría.
return.
Solo puedes recibir si primero
For
das.
this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen.
Por eso yo te ofrezco mi vida y te transmito la historia que conozco de los norteños, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me?
¿Me oyes?
I'm right here.
Estoy aquí mismo.
Can't you see me?
¿No me ves?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the dark.
Respira. Despacio. No te muevas.
Empty your...
Vacía la mente.
Tell me what you feel.
Dime qué sientes.
Good. Then there is a way out.
Bien, entonces hay
Can't tell where
salida.
it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Fíjate bien a tu alrededor.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
Yo sigo aquí.
So quiet. So dark.
It's okay.
No pasa nada.
Listen to your own
Escucha
breath.
tu respiración. Siente cómo inspiras
Feel it rise.
y expiras.
Good.
Bien, toma
Be
conciencia de
aware
todo lo
of
que oyes
everything
y
you hear
sientes.
and feel.
Deja de que tus sentidos
Let your senses
te
guide.
hagan de guía.
I can't go on. Will you?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Imagínate un buen screamer aquí.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses.
Usa todos los sentidos. Escucha lo que dice el mundo. ¿Qué es lo que oyes?
I hear water.
Go to it.
So sorry. I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you're going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. she's forced to relive it. To what end?
¿Pero qué rayos?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it. One step at a time.
Bueno chicos, vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy hasta aquí. Espero les haya gustado el capítulo de hoy de Senua Sacrifice. Por lo menos yo estoy encantadísimo con la serie. Espero terminarla pronto porque quiero ver ya el final. Por lo pronto chicos, les agradecemos haber llegado al final de este video. Nosotros somos BBO Gaming. Espero tengas un excelente día y nos vemos hasta otra. Chao, chao.